Emerson, let me say this. Picking up the lead on lap 3. You led the last 27, 28 laps. You had everybody covered, but was it as easy as it looked out there?
Yeah, our stuff was just really good. I came in this building and really struggled on a cushion, but that was kind of the track that kind of fit my style. Really wide, really slick, and I mentioned it earlier in interviews that Dason, his car looked really good on the Race of Champions. He had a shot at Bell, he just didn't get it done. So it feels good to be able to know that our stuff's good and compete against Corey and Dason and be able to put him behind us. And I haven't watched any replays or yet to know, but I assumed Dason mentioned that every time he got to us that he made a mistake, so he must have been hustling pretty hard. And I feel like our stuff, I was just out there trying to make smooth, clean laps and run as hard as I can without making a mistake. So I think there's more left in the tank, but without making a mistake, that was probably the hardest I could run. So I was just out there trying to make smooth, clean laps, and we've been close before. I ran second at Thorson the year that I guess he ran second to CV, so we ran second at Thorson the year he ran second, and I ran fifth from 20th last year, and I'm just happy for Keith and Pete. Obviously, they've won like 85 prelim nights, but it's my first, and I'm glad I could do it with them.
How important was it to get them their first prelim night win of the Chili Bowl this week, that you're the one to do it, not someone else?
I think it sets a tone, man. Like, you got to have a couple hitters early in the week, because I think it sets a tone as a team to know how good your stuff is. Bell, I'm sure Christopher Bell is watching tonight, and he's in a very similar car as me, and I'm sure he has ultra confidence he won the Race of Champions. But it's good to see a guy that you're in a very similar car to have speed to win. You know what I mean? So I think it sets a tone, and I'm just glad we could get it done, man. Keith knows this stuff in this building, and just out there doing my job, and we got it done.
Is there a lot that you're going to have to change in your car before Saturday? I know the race is going to be, it's going to be 40 laps instead of 55. This race is only 30 laps. Are you going to have to really change a lot ahead of Saturday? Or not really
there is some stuff I do want to change to make it easier to drive. I don't think it would make us much faster. I think it would just make it a little bit easier on me. We have a lot of rightward drive right now, so on corner exit, I feel like we're, kind of corkscrewing around. The rightward drives around itself because it has so much grip. So, if we can add a little bit of leftward drive to it and get it come off straighter, I think that'll make my job a lot easier. Keith's really good at doing that in this building, making cars come off very straight. So I have confidence that he'll be able to get the job done and give me a great race car. And we'll see what we draw Friday, I guess, to go out for the full shuffle thing and see how it goes.
How much were you able to look over, film from previous teammates, competition this week, try and figure out maybe a couple of things for tonight's A-Main?
Yeah, I don't know about film of my teammates, more just so the race in general and how to race and how to do restarts. I haven't been in the lead much here, so with a midget, so it's tough to know what to do into one. I changed it up a couple times, and I gotta see which one was better, and hopefully if we're leading Saturday, we just make the right moves. And I think the guy in second's always kind of got a little advantage there. Just do the opposite of what the leader does. So as the leader, you kind of got to make the right decision so that you don't get passed. And I think just go watch film on more that than anything.
Last one from me. You're obviously one of the favorites here in this building. How much more pressure does that add on you, or does it add any at all?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm really one of the favorites this year. I feel like I've been kind of left out. Every time I check stats or people to who to win, I feel like my name's kind of left off, which is fine. It doesn't matter. Oh, really? I don't know. It's just some stuff I've seen, but it's honestly, I was a little worried because we were pretty bad out in California with Keith as a driver and maybe car, but I think we were bad as a combination. But I told Keith just do his normal thing in here and get our package do the same thing he's done the past 85 prelim nights he's won, because obviously he knows what he's doing, and you know, I told him if he just gives me a car that's a baseline car that you know, can give me a shot, then I'll do the rest.
Clearly it worked. Congrats.
Hey race fans, I'm Chase Folsom with Frontstretch.com. If you enjoyed the short track video you just watched, please be sure to subscribe to Frontstretch Grassroots on YouTube for more Cars Tour, ARCA, and other grassroots racing content. Check out Frontstretch.com for all your racing needs.